Hi guys, Shinter Gamer here. Let's continue the playthrough of Persona 3 FES. So, let's play it. It's today. Your trip to Yakushima begins today and lasts for 4 days, 3 nights. Nice. It's time to get ready.
Awesome! There it is! Yakushima! Wow! It's like we're in an episode of Lifestyles of the Rich and Fabulous.
Welcome back, milady. And you must be her schoolmates, correct? Welcome to the Kirijo vacation home. Please follow me.
Is this the right place?
Yeah.
Dude, real life maids.
I knew she was from an important family, but this definitely confirms it. It's good to see you. Was that her father?
Dude, talk about scary. He's not gonna make us walk the plank, is he?
Don't be stupid.
We won't be here long, but make yourself at home.
Sweet, this is gonna rock. Hey, you wanna go to the beach? It's right there. Dude, this place rules. Come on, let's go.
What, already? I mean, sure, but let me get changed first.
Then I'll see you there. I'm not gonna waste a single minute.
It's good that you're happy, Junpei.
Got my sandals on, giving my feet a chance to breathe. Yep, summer's here.
Darn, there's nothing out there I can use as a marker. Too bad. I was hoping for a good swim.
You must be joking. We come all the way to the beach and you're gonna train?
What's wrong with that? You got a better idea?
Damn right I do. It's summertime at the beach. I've got the perfect activity.
What?
Say hello to contestant number 1, Yukari Takaba. As you can see, she's chosen a bold design, quite unexpected. It takes a lot of confidence to pull off a swimsuit like that.
Is that umbrella taken?
Next up is contestant number 2, Fuka Yamagishi. Wow, Fuka, I had no idea you were so... I mean, you should wear a swimsuit more often. Oh, come on. There's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Stop that creepy laugh, you perv.
And here's our final contestant.
Is something wrong?
No.
Wow, Mitsuru-senpai, you're beautiful.
Yeah, your skin is flawless. Did you already put on sunscreen? No, not yet.
So, which one's your type?
Oh no, I need to choose. Oh my god, I need to choose. Which one is my type? Oh, I prefer Fuka or Mitsuru. I prefer Mitsuru.
Whoa, seriously? You got balls, man. Man, this is great. I'm in heaven. How about a swim? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba! Charge!
You feel uneasy, as if someone is watching you.
Woo! Oh.
The uneasy feeling went away. Oh, I can walk here? Yuki, help! You like it? You like that? No one can resist splashing girls at the beach. I'm gonna splash more water on you. Hey, you're gonna pay for that. Take this. What do you have to say? Oh, this is such a nice place. Why does Stupei have to be here and spoil it all? And you, Junpei. Thank you, Mitsuru-senpai. Thank you so much. I could die right now with no regrets. What about you? Everyone seems to be having fun. That's a good thing, I suppose. Our operations during the dark hour put a lot of stress on us. You should relax a little and rest up. I can save here? Do nothing? Isn't this place nice? I came here often when I was young, but I don't remember it looking quite like this. What else can I do here? There's nothing to do here. Here, it's here. No, nothing. Can I enter the forest? Hey dude, where are you going? Never play alone at the beach. I can't go here. Oh, there's nothing to do here. What if I try this one? You're leaving already? Yeah? Ah, you suck. Well, I'm gonna stay a little longer. Later, man. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's been a while. I'm glad that you're in good health.
Our guests are residents of the dorm, I presume.
I'm sorry for bringing such a crowd.
I heard you told them about the incident. Why did you hide it so long?
I wasn't hiding it.
I've told you time and again, none of the blame is yours.
But
Two in harmony surpasses one in perfection. That has been our guiding principle since the Kirijo family separated from the Nanjo group. You must learn to trust in others, Mitsuru. There are things in this world that cannot be accomplished alone, no matter how many sacrifices you make.
yes, Father.
You accessed our database, didn't you? That's another thing. Why didn't you ask me directly instead of using this trip as an excuse?
I'm sorry.
Bring them here. All of them. I had no intention of concealing the truth from them. I've made preparations to disclose everything. There's a girl named Takaba in your group, correct? For her to awaken to her power, it must be fate.
Father?
Pararam.
From what I understand, Mitsuru has already given you the short version. Well, it's true. We adults are to blame. If I could have atoned for it with my life, I would have done so. Now, I have no choice but to rely on you. What my father wanted to create with those monsters' power was a time manipulation device.
That's what he was trying to do?
Imagine if you could control the flow of time, eliminate unwanted events before they occur. With such a device, you could shape the future to your liking.
Damn, that's insane.
However, under my father's direction, the research began to stray from its original goal. In his later years, my father seemed to have only nihilism in his heart. Now that I think about it, his madness may have resulted from his struggle to break free from that. It's only natural that you want to know the truth, and it's my duty to tell you.
What's this?
This is the only existing footage of the accident, recorded by a scientist who was at the scene.
I pray that this recording reaches safe hands.
That voice!
My employer has become obsessed with a loathsome idea. And this experiment should have never even been conceived. I'm afraid what I've done will result in an unprecedented disaster. But if I hadn't, the entire world may have paid the price.
The entire world?
Please, listen carefully. The shadows that were amassed here have been dispersed as a result of the explosion. To end this nightmare, you must eliminate all of them. I am to blame for this. I knew the risks, but I was blinded by the promise of success, and so I didn't raise any objections. It is all my fault.
Huh? Dad? You mean... that was...
Father.
His name was Eiichiro Takaba. He was the head researcher at the time, a very talented man. But we are the ones who are responsible. We pushed him to continue the research. The Kirijo group is to blame for his death.
I can't believe it.
So that means my dad caused it all? The Dark Hour, Tartarus, the people who died in that incident? It was all his fault?
You okay?
So that's why you were hiding this? Because you felt sorry for me? Is that it?
No, Takiba,
I don't want your pity! Shouldn't someone go after her?
Go.
Will you go?
Yeah, let me do this. Sure.
Thank you.
I believed in him for so long. This is too much. Remember what I told you at the hospital? How my dad died when I was little? You understand now, right? He died in that incident. Nobody knew the truth, so there were all sorts of rumors. Because he was in charge of the research team, people were really mean to me and my mom. We even had to move a few times.
I see. No, that must have been tough. No, that must have been tough.
Yeah. But all this time, I kept telling myself it wasn't his fault. I loved him a lot, and I believed he'd never do anything wrong. I received a letter back in the spring. It was from him, written 10 years ago. It cracked me up because even though it said to my family, it was pretty much all about me. That only made me believe in him more. When I found out I had a special power, I thought it was fate. I was scared, but I thought if I cooperated with the Kirijo group, I might find out what really happened. That's why I agreed to fight using my persona. But it turns out, all of that was for nothing.
That's not true.
You're just trying to make me feel better. Why does reality have to be so harsh? I tried so hard to fight my fear, and this is what I get. Maybe I'm just jealous of Mitsuru-senpai. I mean, why my father and not hers? I'm a horrible person, aren't I?
No, you're not. Don't blame yourself. That's how people are. No, I'll go with the first one. No, you're not.
Huh. Well, you're just Mr. Perfect.
I'm not perfect.
Nothing ever phases you. And now you've got the nerve to try and tell me how to feel? You think you know me? You don't know anything. I'm sorry. My head's a mess. I'm so afraid. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm totally lost. Tell me, what should I do?
Don't lose hope. It's okay not to know. Stay with us and fight. Don't lose hope. Oh my god, it's okay not to know.
Huh? You know, you really are one of a kind. I'm sorry for acting like this. You've lost your parents too. But I'm all right now. I'm used to dealing with stressful situations. Anyway, thanks for listening. Let me guess. Senpai asked you to bring me back, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. But still. Thanks.
Oh my god. I wanna give a hug. What will happen? Give her a hug.
Hey! Yeesh, what's taking you so long? Everybody's waiting. It's almost the dark hour, so you should get back.
Huh? Oh yeah, that's right.
Did I miss something?
I almost forgot. It doesn't matter where you are when the dark hour comes.
Well, duh.
You know, I've been thinking lately. Once you awaken to the power of Persona, you remember everything that happens during the dark hour. It's like trading away your innocence. In exchange for power, you can no longer look away from the things you don't want to see. So, I guess I'm stuck with you guys, huh?
Yep. Now that that's settled, let's get back.
You feel as if you're being watched. Second day in Yukushima morning.
The air is so fresh. I never thought a walk in the woods could be so enjoyable. You can't do this in Iwatodai. Oh, so listen to this. Junpei was acting like such a pervert yesterday, and I didn't know how to react. It's probably a good thing we came out here by ourselves.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Mitsuru speaking.
Mitsuru, we have a slight problem.
Please continue.
Well, I'm at the lab here on the island, and a machine that was considered inoperable suddenly left the facility on its own.
A machine? What kind of machine is it? I need detailed information to locate anything other than shadows.
combat vehicle, an anti-shadow weapon to be precise.
A combat vehicle? You mean like a tank?
We're not currently with the others, so it might take some time for us all to assemble.
I see. Well, regardless, I want you to handle this as soon as possible. I'm on my way there now.
If the target cannot be captured, do we have permission to destroy it?
I highly doubt you'll be able to destroy it.
What? Then how are we supposed to stop it?
Just do your best. I'll call you again later.
Great. No one's answering.
Don't worry about it. Let's go back and get our equipment. Then we can have Yamagishi's persona scan the area, although this island is quite large.
Geez, where could they be?
Ooh, we have battles here?
This says we've gone to see the Jomon cedar tree.
It looks like Fuka's handwriting.
Oh, man. We're at an island resort in the middle of summer. Why don't they go to the beach? That's just not right.
Well, it is your fault.
What do you mean? I just wanted to lighten up the mood.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, doesn't matter anyway. We're on our own now, just the guys. If you're out of ammo, you pick it up on the battlefield. That's one of the most basic military tactics. We'll call this Operation Babe Hunt.
Babe hunt? You mean like pick up girls?
What do you think, Akihiko-san? With you on the squad, we're guaranteed to succeed.
Akihiko is clearly hesitant.
What do you think about this?
I don't care.
You two want to let this opportunity to enjoy our summer vacation go to waste? Come on, guys, it'll be fun.
Then I'm appointing him our leader as usual.
What? Why?
You said yourself this is an operation.
Aw, man, that's bullshit! You better take this seriously. It's an important operation.
Okay, Junpei. Let's go after the girls. Whoa, we found some senoritas. Let's go hit on them. Hey girls. Beep beep. Target confirmed. Let's move in for the kill. This is my area of expertise, so listen up. First up, think of something to talk about, something they might be interested in. Give them an easy question to get the ball rolling. That's the golden rule. Something like, where are you from, or having fun? Pretty soon, you'll be tossing questions and answers back and forth like you're playing catch. I'll start things off, and you can ask the questions, alright? Here we go. Hey ladies. Having fun? None of your business. Whoa. Hey, no need to be shy. We don't bite. Why should we tell you? Come on, cut us some slack. We just wanna talk. I thought you said you were an expert. Hold your horses. I'm just getting warmed up. Watch and learn. So ladies, are you in college? Huh? Don't tell me you guys are still in high school. No, not us. Seriously? You sure look like high schoolers from here. Sorry, that's a lie. Oh, really? High school kids vacationing in Yakushima. That's kind of pissed me off. Well, we were invited to our friend's vacation home. Pretty cool, huh? Good for your friend. We, on the other hand, have to pay for our vacation with our hard-earned money. I guess we are just lucky. Yeah, lucky you. What do you want anyway? We came to hit on you. Haha, you're pretty bold. Hey, stop giving them compliments and just ignore them. Wait, don't do that. How can you blame us for wanting to talk to such beautiful women? These guys are full of shit. Yeah, let's get out of here. Bye. So much for your expertise. Hey, I did my best. What about you, senpai? You think you can do better? Come on, show us what you got. Why should I? Well, you're supposed to be a tactical master, right? And it isn't our duty to help each other succeed? I guess you have a point there. Fine, I'll give it a shot. I'm sure I'll do better than you. Can you give me a hand, Yuki? I'll set the pace, of course. Girls, more girls. Where? No girl here. Here. Man, we've located a new target. What are you waiting for, Akihiko-san? Show us how it's done. Just keep your mouth shut. Hey Nobuku, are they staring at us? Yeah, I think so. Whoa, Yushi. You can see from there? That's my cue. Hi. Sorry to bother, but I wanted to ask you something. Yes? Are you here alone? Are you hitting on us? No, not at all. We just thought that if you were bored, you might want to talk. We could get to know each other better. That's what it means to hit on someone. Don't you know? It's so lame to hit on girls at the beach. Well, we were bored anyway, so why don't we just play along? Hey, you guys are kinda cute. Nobuku. Hey, how old do you think we are? Around 20. Seriously? We look that young? Whoa, you made my day, even though I know you're just trying to flatter us. To tell the truth, we are older than that. Oh really? That's too bad. Dude, wait, don't you know that older women are more experienced? They are like fine wines. You're a pretty smooth talker for someone so young. How old are you guys anyway? We're in high school. I'll be graduating next year. That's a bummer. We are not astrologically compatible. Look, it isn't gonna happen, so just give up. You don't even seem like you're having fun talking to us. Right now, yes, we are. We are. Oh, so you say we don't even have anything to talk about except work, and that's just complaints. Well, that might be interesting. You're not very good at lying, are you? You don't have to pretend to be interested. Come on, Yoshi, give him a break. He said he's interested, right? Hey, let's head back. They're waiting for us. They? You mean you have boyfriends? Oh yeah, sorry. Did we forget to mention that? Well, gotta go. We are having a barbecue at the villa. You can come if you want. Oh, no thanks. See ya. Pum pum. Senpai, what the heck just happened? Man, we look like a bunch of idiots. Dude, you were his wingman. Where was the support? You let him slip through our fingers. Seriously, get your act together, man. Next time, I want results. We have one more try? Let's see. No. Just one. Hey girl. She's all alone, huh? Kind of strange, don't you think? Well, what are we waiting for? Excuse me, miss. Yes? Are you busy? Busy? Not at all. In fact, I could use some company. Incidentally, I saw you hitting on those girls. How did it go? We were close. It was a utter failure. Really? That's a shame. Have you considered any alternative approaches? We tried to be heroes, but ended up zeros. Do you have to say it like that? That's so stupid. It's funny. Hey, that's not my A material. How do you expect to get a girl with that kind of attitude? You boys have no balls. Balls? Excuse me? Balls? Go with the first one. Yes, don't be shy. Embrace the unknown. Be open to the possibilities. Especially you, you cute young thing. Me? Yes, you. I can tell you lack experience. And you are a handsome fella, but even more timid. How do you know? Well, if you'd like, I'll be happy to show you a thing or two. Seriously? I'll teach you how to treat a lady right. Teehee. I'm in. But I don't know if I can handle all three of you, so who will it be? Me. Hey, this was my idea in the first place. Why do you get to have all the fun? Forget him, pick me. I'll show you I've got balls. See, this is just what I'm looking for in a man. Yeah, I'm the one. Sorry, senpai. Hey, wait. What? Are you trying to ruin my summer of love? Isn't that hair on your chin? I missed a spot. Oh, are you, Oh, there goes my chance. I was so close to snag myself a little boy toy. You mean she's a he? I guess you fellas aren't quite ready for a woman like me. If you decided you wanted to try something a little spicier, then you know where to find me. Woo.
This sucks. We're 0 for 3. What's wrong? I thought you weren't interested in picking up chicks.
If I'm in a match, I want to win. I know what our problem is. You can't control yourself.
What? Don't blame this on me.
I'm just stating the obvious.
But you haven't scored either.
What did you just say?
Junpei and Akihiko continue to bicker.
Enough already. Later, whose fault do you think it is?
Oh no. It's Junpei, it's your fault. It's both your fault. It's Junpei.
Huh, just as I thought.
Traitor! Anyways, what the hell do you know about...
What's the matter? You see something?
Talk about saving the best for last. Now that's what I'm talking about. Man, she's cute.
I agree.
This is our last chance to make up for failures. But this time we should try one by one instead of all together. We'll have a better shot that way.
Sounds like a good plan.
All right, then let's decide the order. We'll go clockwise, starting with the winner. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, rock? I lost.
Yeah! I win! Okay, I'll go first. Akihiko-san will go second, and you'll go last. I'm up. Wish me luck.
Merci.
Hey, how's it going? I noticed you've been, staring at the ocean. So, do you come here often? My name's Junpei.
Junpei?
Don't worry, I just want to talk. I mean, it's more fun than standing here all by yourself, isn't it?
I am looking for a human.
Oh, yeah?
You are not the one.
Wow, he got shot down faster than I expected.
She's a tough one, Senpai.
Don't worry about me. Wow, hello there. Say, do you like the ocean?
Is your question directed at me?
Oh, yeah. I like the ocean too. Hey, I heard that triathletes who train at the beach perform better than those who practice indoors. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Wow, he's actually having a conversation with her. Although something's not right.
That type of information is irrelevant to me.
I won. I talked to her longer than you did.
It doesn't matter how long you talk to her. Ugh, this sucks.
Hey, stop crying. You're making me feel bad.
So, that's our status. If you can't pull this off, I'm gonna be traumatized for the rest of my life.
We're on the ropes, but it's not over yet. It's all up to you now.
What will you say to her? Hey, good afternoon.
I couldn't hear what he said. But she looked surprised. We should go over there.
You are... Initiating evasive maneuver. Confirmation must be made at a secure location.
Hey, what did you say to make her run away like that? Well, what are you waiting for? Go after her!
Yeah. I probably should.
Go tell her you're sorry! If you don't, we'll all be in trouble. Go on, man! You can catch her if you hurry.
It feels as if someone is watching you. You see the mysterious girl. She must be the one who has been watching you. Uh, Wait and see what happens.
Now I am certain. I have found you. I have been searching for you. My highest priority is to be with you.
What? I can't believe this!
What's going on? He didn't even say anything to her.
There you guys are. What are you doing here? We've been looking all over for you.
What are you doing in the middle of the woods in your swimsuits?
You have no idea what we've... Huh? Who's this?
Listen, we've encountered a problem. I'm sorry to interrupt your vacation, but I need you all to go back to the house and prepare for battle.
That won't be necessary. We found what we were looking for.
What do you mean?
Oh, you had me worried. You don't have permission to leave the lab on your own, I guess. I apologize for all the trouble. Everything is under control now.
So, what happened to capturing the tank?
Oh, that's been taken care of. Come here, Igus. This is Igus. As you can see, she's a mechanical maiden.
I am Igus. My mission is to destroy shadows. I have been assigned to seize, effective immediately.
No way. It's like she's... alive.
This is unbelievable.
She's so cute, but she's a robot.
Anti-shadow weapons were created 10 years ago to combat uncontrollable shadows. Igus was the last to be made, and she's the only one that still remains today.
An anti-shadow weapon? Does that mean she...
Yes, I am capable of operating the persona Palladian.
She suffered major damage in combat and has remained in the lab ever since. It's still unclear as to why she suddenly reactivated herself this morning. Well, I hope you will all get along.
An anti-shadow weapon with a will of her own? This is amazing!
By the way, when I saw you earlier, it seemed like you knew him.
Yes, it is very important for me to be by his side.
Perhaps her identification system is malfunctioning. Or maybe she's still half asleep. This is quite interesting. Well, I can ponder this later. Oh, I forgot to tell you all. You can participate in a wide range of recreational activities here. There's a tennis court, a pool table, even a karaoke machine. Would you care to hear me sing?
Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Bum bum. Wednesday.
Man, it's already the third day of our trip. It's too bad we have to go home tomorrow. I'd totally stay longer if I could. But I can't complain. A lot of cool things happened while we were here.
How can he be so full of energy? We were all up so late last night.
Do we have a mission at the beach today?
Nah, it's nothing like that. We just came here to have some fun.
Do you understand what it means to have fun, I guess? Of course. Recreation is the refreshment of one's mind and body.
Exactly. Wow, you sure know a lot about us humans. All right, let's take one last dip before we leave.
Hold on, Junpei-kun. Is it okay for Igus to go in the ocean?
Oh, I'm sure she's waterproof.
What's wrong, Igus? It is best that we all engage in this activity together. An activity in which only one person derives enjoyment is not the optimal method to have fun.
Ugh, do we have to?
We should join them.
Okay.
Are you enjoying yourself? We've been quite busy during our time here, but it looks as if we can relax a bit today.
Hey, Akihiko-san, come on! It's your turn!
My turn? What are they doing?
I'm glad to see everyone is having so much fun. I've already told you what time the ship will be arriving tomorrow, yes? I'll most likely head over to the port early, so don't be late.
Okay, I'll let everyone know.
Until then, enjoy the last day of your vacation.
Is the fool. Yeah, the fool. Level 5. Okay.
Ah, shit, it's them.
You mean those three? Wow, they're freaky.
Shut up, let's go. Hey.
Why do they always run and hide when I approach? They're like back alley rats.
Beats me.
Jin, give him the capsules.
Thanks. I'll pay you the same as... Hold up!
This time, information will suffice. Your acquaintances have been busy lately. I'm referring to their activities on nights when the moon is full. They spend a great deal of time in the tower as well. Why did they take this burden upon themselves? You do know, don't you? But you don't wish to say. Is it because they are your friends?
No, I've got nothing to do with them.
Then tell us.
I don't know the details, but supposedly if you destroy all those creatures, then the tower will disappear, and with it the Dark Hour.
You mean they intend to eliminate the Dark Hour?
Yeah, why?
Why would they do such a thing? With the power they have, they wish to destroy the Tower of Demise as well?
Tower of Demise? Who wouldn't want to take out that damn tower? Easy, Takaya.
Yes. Yes.
I can't go back. Not after what happened.
Okay. Well, we're back. Man, I'm beat. It seemed to take forever to get back. Yeah, it was a tiring trip. Please, rest up so you are ready for the next operation. Yeah. I don't have any plans for a summer break, so I can fight shadows all you want. Oh, you must really be bored. Shut up, Yucatan. Whatever. We just have to defeat those last six, and it will be all over. The loss will get better, and everything will be back to normal, right? That's why we came to try our hardest. Okay, let's go outside. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. Sing for hours, your courage has increased. Now I'm fearless. Nice. Decided to go back to the dorm. What I'll do, I'll study. Decided to study. Your academics has increased. You're feeling sleepy, you have studied enough for tonight.
Good morning.
Aye.
Please wake up. Mission accomplished.
Why are you here?
My highest priority is to be by your side.
Hey, are you awake? That girl disappeared, and we can't find her anywhere. Think you can help us out? She might have gone out on her own, like she did in Yakushima.
I am not a girl. I am Aegis, and I am here.
Huh? Aigis, how did you...
He was asleep, so I unlocked the door.
That's unlawful entry. Didn't we tell you to stay in the command room at night?
I propose to be on standby in this room from now on. Is this acceptable?
What? No, it's not acceptable.
If there is a problem, then I will address it promptly.
The problem is, it's against dorm regulations. Well, don't just sit there. Tell her.
You can't stay here.
See? He agrees.
I will do as told.
All right, I'll have a room prepared for you on the 3rd floor. You can stay there. Oh, and don't leave the dorm by yourself, okay?
I will do as commanded.
I'm tired. I have practice this morning, so I gotta go.
Everyone goes to a place called school in the morning. I comprehend.
Exam results will be posted today. Sup? Hey, I was thinking, after we defeat all the shadows and the dark hour disappears, what's gonna happen then? Who knows? Well, regular people don't even know about the dark hour, right? That means no one will ever know about anything we've done. That kinda sucks, don't you think? Lunchtime. Hey, the results are posted. You decided to go look at the exam results. You earn a pretty high score. You feel as if some of your classmates are staring at you. Nice, I got charm. Your charm has increased. You decided to go back to your classroom. Class has ended for today. Hey Cass. Sup Yuki? Going to practice today? Let's do this. Yeah, it takes dedication, but no one's more dedicated than me. Well, let's go. Kazushi seems happy. Come on, Kazushi, let's complete this. Oh no, practice field, nothing will happen. You can feel your friendship growing stronger as you hang out with Kazushi. Okay, your relationship could become stronger soon. It's getting dark. You decided to go back to the dorm.
Hi, how was your day?
Okay. So, how did you do on your exams? Not bad. That's great, I'm happy for you. Did you see Mitsuda Senpai's score? Whoa, she's amazing. In 2 weeks the moon will be full again. Dude, those freaks with apathy syndrome will be everywhere. Wait, I mean, the Lost. I probably shouldn't complain about them since it's not their fault. It's those damn shadows. Is it possible to end this? 6 shadows remain. If we can eliminate them, the dark hour will vanish. Yeah, that's true. So, what I'm trying to say is that fighting is more important than studying, right? I agree, 100%. Let's go to Taurus. Go to Taurus tonight. Okay, I'll tell the others. I'll be waiting at Taurus around midnight. See you there. Okay, Aegis is here, so my team now is you, and Aegis. Let's try this team. There's a really powerful enemy near the middle. Be careful. Hey boss, you can win. I just know it. I don't think so.
Be careful. This Hierophant is quite powerful. I am equipped with a special function. It is called Orgia mode. Would you like more information on it?
Tell me.
In this mode, my limiter is temporarily disabled. Thus, my offensive capability increases significantly. However, since my inhibition logic is disabled as well, I am entirely autonomous during that time. Furthermore, once Orgia mode has been activated, it cannot be cancelled until I overheat. Then, a cooldown period is required before I can resume normal operation. Orgia mode only lasts for a short while, so timing is crucial. That concludes the tutorial. Would you like me to repeat it?
No.
The command to activate Orgia mode can be accessed via Tactics.
Okay, let's turn this on now.
Understood.
You, use Gar.
Motivation 200%. This is my duty.
I'm missing, man. Don't miss.
I failed to finish it off.
Increase defense. Rush.
Initiating summon sequence.
I'm missing. Heal.
I summon thee!
Let's go! Still alive.
Poison mist. I can't believe this.
Persona!
Don't miss.
Proceeding.
Okay. This poison.
Here!
Let's go! It's still alive.
Claro.
Come forward!
I need to heal you, Yuki.
When you fall, get right back up. I'm overheating. It'll take some time for Igus to
Only
recover.
3 rounds. Okay.
Hang in there.
My turn. It's still alive.
Igus is defenseless. Please protect her.
Come forward!
What happens if she dies? Heal yourself, yes.
I summon thee! It'll take some time for Igus to recover.
Oh, wait.
My turn.
Got it.
Persona!
Can't use her. Keep healing, yeah?
I summon thee!
Yeah, but
Let's go!
at least he's not using Naziondra. Poisoned again.
Come forward!
You're back.
Initiating summon sequence.
I'm missing, nothing works. This poison.
Here!
I can't believe this battle.
My turn. I couldn't finish it off. Come forward!
Don't miss.
Proceeding! The enemy is still alive.
Okay, you heal. No, heal her.
Hang in there.
My turn.
Be careful!
Oh, everyone is dying.
Come forward!
When you fall, get right back up. Keep your guard up at all times.
Tiarama.
Hang in there.
Man, I need everyone healing now. I can't believe this.
Let's go!
Damage sustained. Igus is in trouble. Fight hard. Igus has taken heavy damage.
I can see. Increase hit evasion. Let's use that.
Proceeding.
With Let him die. Oh, but I'm dying too. This is the problem.
Persona!
Summoning Persona! It must be eliminated.
You're almost there. Yuki. Is that Yuki? No. Yuki. You can't die.
Hang in there.
Oh, you can't use Sonic Punch. It's already down. Go with your normal attack.
I couldn't finish it off.
Or
I guess it's in trouble.
84, your normal attack.
Persona!
When you fall, get right back up.
Yo. Imagine if I win this. Do her.
Hang in there.
I couldn't finish it off.
Akihiko Senpai is unconscious.
No problem. Garu.
Come forth!
I can win this now. No, it won't work. This is not enough.
It must be
Whoa,
eliminated.
one attack. Revive Akihiko.
Here.
I owe you one.
Oh no! Mitsuru Senpai!
Revive Mitsuru. And let's finish this. Get up.
When you fall, get right back up.
Your normal attack is enough. I won. That was tough. My gosh. Wait, let's take the item. There's more than one. Okay, let's go down. Come on, Yukari, return. Akihiko. Let's go. Are you tired? Please don't push yourself too hard. Just wanna get to the top. What? Oh. A lot of monsters here. There's a knight in there. Give me the item. You get this guy.
There are 3 enemies. Be careful.
Okay, this one is
The enemy's weak against wind.
wind. And this is pierce
It's weak
attack.
against... There are 3 enemies left. You found the enemy's weakness. Nice. Good choice. The enemy is
You've
down.
improved.
Nice. And now I use Garu here.
That's the way. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Ready at him. The battle's over. Good job, everyone.
Two experiences. Let's see. This one. The number of enemies has decreased. Where this guy? Oh, it's here.
The enemy's weakness is electricity.
Electricity. Okay.
Come forth! The enemy is down. Now's your chance. Let us commence with an all-out fatal strike. That was too easy.
Experience can be anything here. Yeah. No idea. I got the persona. Medicine. Let's fight that one. Let's do it.
Watch out! The enemy's weak against ice.
Ice. Let's wait for Mitsuru.
There are 4 enemies left.
But can I use wind?
It's
No.
weak against ice.
I couldn't defeat it. Obey my command.
The enemy's down. Let's finish them. You'll fall by my hand. This appears to be just the beginning.
Can't be. Let's try the money. Don't know. I got the money. There aren't many enemies on this floor either. There's this one here.
There are 4 enemies.
Okay,
Attack!
what's your weakness?
Use Mudo skills. It's weak against darkness.
Darkness. Let's try. And you are?
It's weak against ice.
Ice.
There are 4 enemies left.
Can you absorb ice?
Use
No?
Mudo.
Okay. Let's try this Mudo here. Work, please.
Enemy
Nice.
defeated.
Well done.
Let's wait for Mitsuru.
Head back later. The enemy's down. Let's finish them. You'll fall by my hand.
Yeah.
This appears to be just the beginning.
Baby. I want the experience. It's the last one. It's here. Let's go up. Oh, there it is. It's a dead end. Good job. Please come back to the entrance. Old document. It's locked. Would you like to come back? Yes. Okay, I'll be waiting for you. Return. Dude, summer break starts tomorrow. It's time to meet some cuties at the beach. You know, if you think about it, we're pretty lucky to be living in the dorm. Mitsuru senpai, Yukata, and Fuka. They are all hotties, don't you think? Definitely. Yeah, but it would be tough to be more than just friends with any of them. Senpai is just the smartest girl in the school and the president of the student council. I bet she only dates uber nerds. Yucatan is pretty damn popular, so she could probably get any guy she wants. And that's just leave Fuka. But she's super shy. You have to be really careful. Hey, don't tell any of them I was talking about this, alright? Please take your seats. So, at Coagula, your regular teacher has fallen ill, so I'll be substituting today. Summer vacation begins tomorrow. That's what happens when you let yourself get careless. Today I'll give you an introductory lesson on alchemy, a brand of magic focused on attaining wealth. Do you like money? Of course you do. Who among us doesn't? It's human nature to want what one doesn't have. There's no escaping it. Long before the days of King Midas, humans sought a way to create gold from base elements. It wasn't their dream to gain gold like King Midas, but by touching things. Rather, they received of converting cheap metals such as iron or copper into precious gold. That is alchemy. Whatever their incentive for creating the science, it's certain that alchemy has significantly influenced history. The concept of alchemy originated in Greek philosophy around 500 AD. It was further developed in Arabia, which became the center of alchemical studies. The science later gained popularity in Europe as well. As interesting, little-known branch of alchemy was created in China, called Rentenjutsu. This form of alchemy seeks to make an elixir of immortality instead of a magic recipe for gold. Either way, the most important substance in the practice of alchemy is mercury or quicksilver. It was thought that mercury could be used to create the philosopher's stone, which would in turn generate gold. Alchemists perform endless research using various kinds of equipment and experimental methods. Today, people believe that if not for the alchemist's trial and error, there would be no chemistry as we know it. But there is no indication that a philosopher's stone was ever actually made. In a way, it's one of the greatest tragedies of world history. Now, alchemy has also influenced human Psychology. Carl Jung, among us others, thought that the creation of the Philosopher's Stone is related to the human mind. Jung believed that the process of psychotherapy is similar to the way a philosopher's stone would work. You feel tired. Close your eyes. No. In conclusion, I think it's a shame to give up on alchemy when we've come so far. It's better for young adults to strive for unusual goals that they might lead more exciting lives. After all, from the perspective of ancient people, modern science may as well be magic or alchemy. If you work very hard, you might be able to discover your own form of magic. But I think that will do for today. Enjoy your summer. You stay up and listen to the lecture. Your academics has increased. Hey Yuki, you got a minute? Since you're a transfer student, you probably don't know about the upcoming competition, right? Well, on August 2nd, there's a big tournament. I want you to compete, so start training. You'll be going up against a monster named Hiwase. But you can handle it. This year, we won't lose so easily. Make sure you come to school from July 27th to August 1st, alright? Okay, July 27th. I'm gonna make you work like you never worked before, so be ready. You have decided to participate in the competition on August 2nd. Today marks the end of the first term. Summer break begins tomorrow. Okay. Yuko is there. We'll wait, Yuko. Nurse office. Hey, how can I help you? Okay, the same thing. I won't read this again. I'm here to increase my courage. Yeah, give me. I'll drink. Drink it. Well done. Bye. Okay. I'll spend time with Yuko. Hey you. Hey Yuki. I was wondering what I should do since there's no practice today. It seems Yuki wants to walk home together. Let's go. Accept the offer. Then why don't we go to my house? Don't worry, my room is clean. Okay. Yuko's room. You are celebrating your coaching success along with Yuko. It was a lot of hard work, but I'm glad we helped those kids. How about you, Yuki? Yuko is looking at you shyly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to stare. I just noticed that you have such a long eyelashes. I've never seen you this close before. How about we change topics? I have a question for you. Do you like kids, Yuki? Yes. Yeah, I like them. Me too. I like how they try so hard. You know, recently I realized how much I like to take care of people. Can I ask you one more question before we call it a night? Let's say you get married and have a kid. Would you want it to be a boy or a girl? A girl? Me too. Oh, we must be on the same wavelength. Yuko seems happy. I could dress her up in different outfits and she could be my little helper. Anyway, I wouldn't want the baby to take after me since I'm a little rough around the edges. I want the baby to look like you, Yuki-kun, since you are... Oh, I didn't mean to imply... Oh, what am I saying? It seems like Yuko has fallen for you. Your relationship is stronger now. Nice. Level 8 with the Strength Arcana. Your relationship with Yuko has intensified. It's getting dark out. Please, don't get the wrong idea. It was something I saw on TV last night. There was this show about predicting what a baby will look like by combining two people's pictures. That's the only reason I brought it up. I don't want you to misunderstand. Hey, it's getting late. Let's call it a night, okay? You left abruptly as if you had been kicked out.
Good evening. I'm glad to see that you're well. Incidentally, I see that they've again added a new ally to their ranks. Well, I suppose it's more of a pet than an ally.
Makes no difference to me.
It seems that what you told us before about their intentions was true. How lamentable. Now we have no choice but to intervene. It is up to each individual how he will use the strength granted him. But to erase the Dark Hour would be denying the very power they possess. We cannot tolerate that.
Do whatever you want.
Hold it! What are you gonna do? I know they asked you to come back.
You're starting to piss me off.
They're going down, you hear me? And if you're on their side, then you're going down too.
Like I said before, it doesn't concern me.
Hello.
Hello, Ken. My name is Ken Amada, and I'll be staying here for a while. I'll try to stay out of everyone's way, so don't mind me. Okay. I'm gonna try one thing. Do we have new recordings here? There seems to be a new recording. Yes, there is. Yes. Beginning playback.
I wonder if I should have gone for the one-piece suit instead. These halter-top bikinis look almost like underwear. It feels weird to have my belly button exposed. Now that I think about it, this is my first time choosing my own swimsuit. But there wasn't much of a selection with the one-piece ones. I wonder if I should ask Yukari-chan for one last opinion. Although, I don't really exercise, so I probably wouldn't look very good standing next to her. Oh, right! I have just the thing! The low-frequency waist slimmer pad I bought from Tanaka's show. It said online it was very effective for its price, so if it helps even a little before we leave... Now, let's see. How do I turn this on? Oh no! This... Oh... It tickles! Oh! What am I gonna do? Oh, why won't it come off? Oh, no!
Yamagishi, may I bother you for a second?
Oh, it's Mitsuru-senpai. Oh, I have to answer the door. Yes, I'm coming.
Oh, did I disturb you?
No, not at all. No, not at all.
It's not that important. Never mind. Just carry on.
Oh, senpai! Is this what it means to train your abs? Oh, someone help!
The recording ends here. I have more. There seems to be no new recordings. Okay, no. Let's go back. Ken is here. Tanaka is here. Hey Tanaka. Oh, it's you, Yuki. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. Would you yes, I'll spend time with him. My, you're enthusiastic. Tanaka seems pleased. Recently, my alumni association organized a class reunion. Sounds fun. I had an splendid time. I still laugh thinking about it. Tanaka seems cheerful. I doubt you understand how I feel, since you are still young, but a high school reunion is a very important event. It's the perfect opportunity to show everyone else how pathetic their lives turned out. For example, I ran into a classmate who used to make fun of me for only having rice on my bento, and another fellow who once strung up my whole socks on the flagpole. Now they both look at me with envy. Their annual salary doesn't even compare to my monthly income. My business is on a roll, and my private life is also very satisfying. Let me take you under my wing as our exclusive motto. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't think I would extend this offer to just anyone. You sense that Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You feel like you understand him a little better now. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. The Devil Arcana is now level 6. By the way, remember that 40,000 yen you gave me? I think we can call it even. My time is worth at least 100,000 yen per hour. Think of all the free advice I've given you. Tanaka left with a grin on his face. Oh, there's a box. The mage's mark. Okay. Who's calling me? Oh, it's you. I accept. No, what's up? Are you free tomorrow? Let's do something together, of course. Let's go. Accept the offer. Really? Then make sure you get up early tomorrow. Yuko seems excited. You're tired, you don't seem to be feeling well, so let's sleep earlier. Okay, summer vacation begins today. You're meeting someone today. It's about time to leave. Wakatsu restaurant. You can have mine if you're still hungry. Yuko is not eating as much as usual. Don't worry, I'm not sick or anything. Yuko's face has turned red. Yuki, you have some sauce on your mouth. Will you wipe it off? You are more spoiled than you look, Yuki. Okay, I'll get it for you. Yuko seems embarrassed. I got points. Today you two became a lot closer. Your relationship could become stronger soon. This is nice. It's getting late. You decide to go back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay, let's go outside. Bum, bum, bum. Monk. Hey man, have a seat. Mutato seems like he wants to talk to you. Let's go. What a strange kid. Mutato seems amused. Hey, sorry about, let's just forget about it, alright? Anyway, I'm sober today. So just sit down and listen to what this old monk has to say. All I gotta do is look all serious and recite the sutras. And I can make easy money. At least, that's what I thought. So I begged to take over my parents' temple. But every day in the anniversary of someone's death, I'm working 24/7 as if my temple was a convenience store. Poor man, wanna take a break? I wish I could. Mutatsu is smiling bitterly. But I have a strong sense of responsibility. I can't say no to someone who needs my service. But as you can see, I'm too busy. I gotta push this old body of mine to the limit. Maybe I should think of something else to do with my life. I can't keep this up for much longer. I've been drinking too much lately, making a fool of myself like I did the other day. Hang in there. Time to retire? Yeah, maybe you're right. A person should know when enough's enough. Mutato is forcing a smile. How about this? Mutato is thinking. We never filed for divorce, and since I own the temple, we could all live there. I think it's a pretty good idea. I could retire and enjoy life for once. What do you think? What are you talking about? Oh, well, Mutato seems embarrassed. I'm thinking about asking them to come back, my wife and my son. First, I gotta find out where they are. I'll hire a detective. I don't care how much it costs. And when I see them, first thing I'm gonna do is tell them I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. I'm gonna be concentrating on this, so I probably won't be seeing you anytime soon. I got enough of dealing with a punk like you anyways. Good riddance. Despite his harsh words, Mutato sounds like he's going to miss you. You understand Mutatsu better now. Pa, pa, mysterious voice rings in your head. The Tower Arcana is now level 9? Yeah, it's 9. If I knew I was gonna end up this way, I never would become a monk, huh? Oh well, I guess I'll go to a detective agency tomorrow. Alright, let's get going, kid. You left the club with Mutatsu. I'll study. Ba-da-da. Your academics has increased. The special training for track team begins today. You better get going. Oh, okay. Practice field. You're training really hard for the tournament on August 2nd. Hey, quit slacking off. You're not gonna win against Mamoru Hayase like that. Oh, it goes to evening.
Sup, dude?
This is bad. So, how was practice, bro? No sweat. Oh yeah, you're tougher than I thought. If you think you can handle it, let's go to Taurus tonight. We have less than 2 weeks to get ready, and I'm sure the next shadow will be stronger than the last one. This is bad. Let's sing, let's go. You sing for hours, your courage has increased. Tell me. I was studying. Now I'm tired. The special training continues. You better get going. Practice field, you're training really hard for the tournament on August 2nd. Your body feels light, but your time wasn't that good. Goes directly to evening.
Welcome back.
Apathy syndrome is on the rise again, huh? People seem to have calmed down a bit, despite the media, but there will be serious problem if we don't end this. We must defeat the last 6 shadows, beginning with the one we anticipate on the next full moon. If the number of lost continues to increase, this city will fall into chaos. I don't even want to imagine it, what that might be like. You're just exaggerating, right? Then again, maybe not. Oh, you're here. Let's go. Oh, Yuki, it's you. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course. It seems President Tanaka wants to talk to you. Let's go. My, you're enthusiastic. Tanaka seems pleased. Before I enlightened you today, do you notice anything different about me? Sort of. Then you can tell. President Tanaka seems happy. I had my hair revitalized. Doesn't it look healthier now? I'm afraid it's all part of the job. I have my fans to think of. At home, I completely the opposite. I dress like a slob and only shower once every 3 days. Let me give you an analogy. Tanaka seems to be thinking. Vegetables, perfect. Imagine an organically grown cucumber that looks deformed. Compared to that cucumber that looks perfect, but was grown using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. Which one do you think the supermarket would stock? The organic one? Wouldn't that be delightful? Tanaka seems amused. In an ideal world, they would offer safe and delicious vegetables regardless of their appearance. But in reality, supermarkets line the shelves with the prettiest cucumbers. So why do consumers still buy these cucumbers when they know the truth? Simple. People trust what they see. Appearance matters most. That's why, as much as I hate spending money, I buy expensive ties to win people's trust. Wait, you remember what I just said? About me dressing like a slob and not showering every day? Don't tell anyone. I can't afford to have people start believing I'm ordinary. I only said it because it was you. You are the only one who knows. You sense that Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You feel like you understand him a little better now. Ba, ba, ba. Bum, bum. Level 7. Okay. Just a reminder, don't tell anyone. If you break your promise, well, I guess I can trust you. Run along now. He said goodbye to Tanaka. You're tired, so let's sleep early. But the special training continues, you better get going. Ba, 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 ba. You're training hard. Last lap, keep it up. You're gonna beat Mamoru, this is our year.
Hi, how was your day?
Oh, it was okay. Mitsuru senpai is not back yet. She said she'll be here by midnight. Maybe we shouldn't go to Taros tonight. Okay. Okay, stay here, yes. Your courage has increased, getting late, so I go back to the dorm. Over me. I will study. Okay. Errors.
Sorry to wake you. I detect a shadow. Please hurry to the 4th floor.
This is different.
What's going on?
There's a shadow in the city. Yamagishi found it by chance.
But the moon isn't full yet. Actually, it seems to be just a normal shadow. However, it is outside of Tartarus.
It's near Naganaki Shrine. Akihiko went ahead since he was in the vicinity. I'm sure he can handle it alone. But let's get ready just in case.
Gotcha.
Yes, this is Fuka.
I'm here. Sorry, but I think you guys better come right away.
What's wrong? Is it a powerful one?
No, the Shadow's been defeated. In fact, it was already defeated when I got here.
What happened?
The little fella's been injured. I want to save him if we can.
Little fella? Who's he talking about?
Beats me.
At any rate, let's go.
Koro-chan! Are you okay, Koro-chan?
You know this dog?
Yeah, everyone around here does. We have to help him.
First, we must stop the bleeding.
Man, he's one tough fighter. He defeated that shadow all by himself.
Wait, does that mean that this dog's a persona user?
He says, "This is a place of peace, so I protected it." Those flowers. They must be for the priest who died in the accident.
So, he really was guarding this place.
I guess. Don't tell me you can translate dog language, too.
Canines do not have their own language. However, speech is not the only means of communication.
This fella really is a rare breed.
Confirmed.
He's not the only one.
All right, let's report to the chairman so we can conclude this mission. As for a vet, it may be midnight, but I believe I can arrange for one.
Good job, boy. You're one amazing dog.
Alright guys, I'll stop here. Use this playlist to watch the other parts, and bye for now.